What's good, my zesty Sagittarius? It is Eileen. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. I know I am super late on your reading. I'm sorry, but let's get into it. I don't want you cussing me out. So let's see what the excuse me. Okay, that jumped out. Maybe I should keep them. Okay, we're gonna keep them. These two came out already, so excuse me, you just need one more card. What does the universe want you to know? What does the universe want Sagittarius to know? What does the universe want Sagittarius to know? And you are going to get a double upload because of the fact that since we're getting close to the Leo season, I have to do a reading again for you guys because I'm going to be doing fire signs next once I get the other few that I forgot out the way. Right there. Okay, so holiday. And the bottom of the deck, beginnings. Okay. So with the sacral chakra, I feel like this is the belly area, I believe. I think that's what it is. Based on the colors, I feel like this is where all of your passion comes from. This is also where your sexuality, the passion within your sexuality comes from. But above all, I'm feeling that with the sacral chakra, this is talking about pent-up fears that is stifling your creative side, and not just creation as in like working on projects, but the idea of creation, anything for that matter. Something that has stunted your growth, has blocked the sacral chakra, whether it's shame, the fear of something, anything, but your sacral chakra is blocked. That's all I know. We have manifestations, and this right here is saying that the sacral chakra is blocking you from materializing your manifestations. And then you have holiday. Holiday is a time of retreat. When you work, you get that holiday off to take a moment to enjoy life a little bit, to celebrate, to create memories, to make memory, or not to create, but to relive memories. This could be good or bad. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have beginnings. So let me show you these, because I don't think I did the first time. Can you see that? There we go. And then beginnings again. So when I see the word beginnings, this is telling me that you are finally at the beginning of your breakthrough. Oh, how tired we are of hearing that same old nonsense over and over and over again. But I rest assure you that I just feel it. I feel it right off bat that you are at the beginning. Because this is the storyline right here. There is a moment of rest, a period to contemplate, a period to heal. Because for some of us, and it's interesting because I just talked about this in another reading that I just did. I don't like Valentine's Day, I don't like Thanksgiving, and I don't like Christmas. And that's a personal problem. That's a me problem. Because I am fixated, and I'm pretty sure some of you that feel the same way are fixated on the lack of what you want these holidays to represent. For me, I'm upset at the fact that I don't go to a family that we can sit down and have a good dinner. Like and the truth is that this is a lie that I tell myself. Because I could go to anyone's house if I want to, but I hold on to what they have done that made me feel like I wasn't worthy of being in that family. So again, that's a me problem. And if push comes to shove, I can create my own traditions and things like that within my own family. So it's all about perspective, taking the time to navigate these situations and healing from them. So here we are, the beginning. So let's go ahead and ask the universe what message they have pertaining to this. Thank you so much, God, for this opportunity to read for Sagittarius. These cards that are laid out before me, what message are you conveying? Why are they here? Okay. That feels good right there. I feel it right here. Strong right here. It's very rare that this side will have the reading, but I like when it does. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So for some of you don't understand that you have options to explore, but you are fixated on something that may be unattainable at this time. And sometimes we got to understand that these things that we are wanting and longing for may not be meant for us. Let's just put it out there for what it is. I'm pretty sure you have every reason as to why you believe you really want whatever this is that you're wanting. But sometimes a no from God is a form of protection. I also see this as the inability to choose or to organize what exactly it is that you're wanting. And because you are unsure of what it is that you want, your sacral chakra is blocked, which is going to block your manifestations. So, I feel indecisiveness because of fear of what you're wanting may be a little over your head. And this might be due to preconceived ideas from other people, or you flat out know that you don't have the means to make this dream come about. And what I mean by that, you're just sitting on your behind wishing for it to appear to you without having to do any work. Faith without works is dead. Okay? You have to put in works in order for what you want to materialize to come to fruition. So we have the Queen of Swords here with manifestation. Once you realize what it is that you're wanting, whether you are a man or a woman, girl or boy, makes no difference. This is talking about the resilience. Either you finally are accepting the fact that, yes, what you were wanting was a little over your head and it cannot be materialized at this point. Or, yes, you realize I am just sitting around not doing anything and I'm not going to be able to make my dreams come true until I actually take action. But she's sitting here and she's in a state of mindfulness. She's paying attention to her circumstances and she's pondering, she's meditating, she's taking everything in. And so that lets me know that you are realizing that you are in a state of contemplation. What is it that you want? Because, like I said, something damaged your sacral chakra, whether it was someone talking bad about you, circumstances that you had to go through, you were shamed, belittled, you had toxicity around you that kind of stunted your growth because of the fact that you have been focused on someone else's selfish needs. And I say it's selfish because 10 times out of 10, I shouldn't say it like that, forgive me. Some people, you know, I'm going to say it like this. Some individuals genuinely need assistance of some sort. But please be mindful that there are some things that you cannot handle. If they are having trouble psychologically, then if you know of a good a psychiatrist or a counselor, then recommend them to make an appointment. But don't take on everyone else's burdens on your own, because this is stunting your personal growth and it is blindsiding you from the things that you are wanting because you've been too busy focusing on everybody else. So now here you are, well, what is it that I want? And you don't know. And because you don't know, or because someone has made you feel like your dreams aren't good enough, that's blocking you. So now is the time for you to contemplate on these things. Let me make sure that you can see that. There we go. It's time for you to contemplate on these things. and express gratitude and compassion for all the lessons and the revelations that you have experienced, whether they hurt or not. It never hurts to try. That's what I feel like I need to tell you. It never hurts to try. And so we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. With the holidays. Dreams dreams unrealized or missed opportunities of some sort, or there is flat out a delay going on. Something that you really wanted hasn't gone the way that you wanted it to. And I believe that it's because of timing. I believe that because of your need to figure out what it is that you're wanting, then that's why your dreams have not came true. We can look at the booklet to see if it has a different meaning, but that's my take on it. I feel like with the holiday, this is a moment of retreating and kind of resting, because some of you might be overindulging. Maybe if you think about the holidays, sometimes the holidays it loses its luster because as an adult you see what your parents had to go through to make sure that you had an amazing Christmas. And what if you can't afford to buy all those gifts and do all of those amazing things to make sure that, you know, your house is in order, or the food that you want to prepare is, excuse me, I'm trying to grab this booklet and I'm all over the place, in order for you to have it all together. You know, it can be a little discouraging. So with the, like I said before, it may be that your wish didn't come true because it wasn't time, right? So it says here that delayed gratification, unfulfilled desires, unmanifested dreams, greed blocking your path, not appreciating the simple things in life, and smugness. Okay, so some of you are upset. I'm gonna call you out. You're being a spoiled brat because you didn't get your way. So what? If you're gonna have a stank attitude like that, then maybe you don't deserve it. Okay? Look at the bigger picture here. Like I said, just because it didn't happen doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to. It could be God's way of trying to protect you from something. Or it's a simple flaw because you took time to make everyone else's dreams a reality, but you don't, because of the fact that you put so much emphasis on someone else's dreams, you've stunted your own possibilities of creating your own. Therefore, your dreams, your manifestations are left unmanifested. Can this change? Absolutely. If you take the time to focus on what it is that you're wanting. Also take responsibility for the fact that the reason why your manifestation did not come about is because of you. You made that choice. Take responsibility for it. I had to do the same thing. So don't be a spoiled brat about it. Learn from the mistake. And while you're still breathing, and if this, whatever this is something that you really want, take time to make it happen. It takes your dedication to make it a reality. So I want to also look at the Seven of Cups in reverse, and it says feeling blocked by indecision, fear of making the wrong choice, and overwhelmed. Okay, so that's also a possibility too. But like I said, having all these options. But then, like I said, excuse me, I'm kind of going back and forth with myself here. So, fear of making the wrong choice. It's time for you to decide right now. Are you going to take the time to see if whether or not this was a right or wrong decision? Or are you just going to sit there and pout because your manifestation went unnoticed, unmaterialized? That's something that you have to focus on. My opinion on the other still stands. Some of you are taking time to focus on someone else's dreams and ambitions, and you're giving all your energy that's meant for you, and you're giving it to them. So I would not be surprised. And while they're taking all of your energy and your creative ideas, and they do absolutely nothing with it. I'm not saying that you are a bad advice giver. What I'm saying is that you're giving it to the wrong person when really you're supposed to be giving it to yourself. So if what they're hoping for does not materialize, don't be upset with them. Just take that as a lesson learned, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Beginnings. It's time. It is time for you to work towards your own happiness. Work towards your own destiny. These dreams that you have, it's time to bring them to life. And I feel like God is saying, I've let you play around for too long. But I'm tired of you coming back to me crying about why things have not worked out for you. Because all you've been doing is playing. You've been going back and forth. Should I do it? Should I not? You're never going to know until you try. Whatever this is, you're never going to know until you try. And who cares if it doesn't make sense to somebody? It's not meant to make sense to them if the dream is supposed to be for you. Okay? Let's keep going. One more shuffle. Okay, I'm trying to get it to, whenever I pull back like this, just so y'all know, I'm trying to rest it on my hand to try to straighten it out. Okay, so, or on my knee. Strong right there. Yes. All right. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is letting me know that upright, this is representing strife. So this is letting me know that things are going to be looking up for you. It's the opposite of all of those. These things that were weighing you down, stabbing you in the back, are being released from you or relieved from you. They're dissipating. So I feel like this is the end of your strife. The decision on whether or not to do something is going to end. you're going to make a decision finally, and that's good. We have the Hermit here in reverse. Some of you sat there just thinking about what it is that you want to do, but you haven't really took the time to explore. The Hermit explores everything. This path that he's on was meant to be for him to explore. And it's a scary path. You're not sure of what you're going to find because you're scared of the unknown. But don't confuse the time to soul search for escaping. Because I kind of feel like that's what that is. You're trying to escape from having to take responsibility for the dreams that you want to accomplish. You want God to do everything for you, but he can't do that. Why? I mean, he can, but you two are a team. He could do what you can't do as far as opening up opportunities to arrive for you. But you have to let him know that that's what you want. And if you're closing yourself off from the opportunity, or even communicating with him, how is he supposed to know that this is what you want? Yes, God knows all things, but however, so do you. And this is the time for you to make that decision on whether or not what you are contemplating on is really what you want, so that you can go ahead and make the decision. Stop stalling and make the decision already so that you can get things rolling for yourself. Excuse me. You have the King of Cups in reverse. All of these are in goodness. Okay, it seems like it. Okay, so the King of Cups here in reverse. This is someone that is trying to, how can I put it? It's a manipulator, an emotional manipulator to kind of get what they want. And that's not how you go about things. You cannot gaslight people into giving you what you want. That's another reason why your dreams have not come into fruition, because it's not you that's doing it. Okay, look, no one is supposed to make your dreams come true. These are your dreams that came from you. You are the one that's visualizing this. So how wrong of you to have the audacity to try to gaslight somebody else to create a false sense of happiness that you should be creating so that you can make it authentic. But then, you know, we got the Seven of Wands here. This will you over here. I feel like some of you are holding back because you're scared of you're scared of the criticism. You're scared that people's going to come at you and be like, well, why are you doing this? This is ridiculous. This isn't for you, blah, 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 blah. And you take in what they say. You take it in. And you internalize it, and it affects you. That's why your sacral chakra is blocked. That's exactly why your sacral chakra is blocked. Because you're worried about what other people are going to think. So let me ask you this. Are you living for people or are you living for yourself? Because I can guarantee you that don't nobody give a damn. As harsh as that may be, it is what it is. This is why people are coming out and highlighting the fact that if you keep your mouth shut about the things that you want and actually just work behind the scenes and do what you need to do, you won't have to worry about nobody coming at you sideways. You won't have to worry about your sacral chakra being blocked because you don't have anybody in your ear telling you how foolish you might be, or, you know, you should be ashamed of yourself for feeling like you should do this, or you're going against our will and this and this and this. You won't have to worry about that. What's done in the dark will eventually come to light. The duality in that. If you're trying to gaslight and manipulate people to do your will, then yes, that's going to be exposed. However, in the positive sense, if you keep yourself hidden and do the necessary work to make those manifestations come to light, it's going to be revealed through your finished project. So we have the Emperor here. Sorry, my sinuses are bad. So the Emperor is saying it's time for you to take control. Stop worrying about the ideas of everybody else and their opinions. It's time for you to take control. If you want it, go get it. You have the Five of Swords here. There is a time and place for everything. And with Lucifer here, we know how he could be cunning, he could be sly, trying to get those mice. But if he took the time to sorry, my bathroom is like adjacent to me and my son just went to the bathroom. So if you hear the toilet, I'm sorry. If not, then I shouldn't even say anything, but it is what it is. So if you just take the time to snag the opportunity when the timing is right, you'll do fine. There is a time and place for everything, is what I'm feeling like this reading is saying to you. There is a timing and place. Time and place for everything that we do. Everything has a season. And that's funny for me because I've been learning about that. There's a time and place for everything. So, with that being said, instead of throwing a temper tantrum about it and being upset because the things didn't work out according to your plan or the way that you wanted it to be, exercise discernment. Why are you so eager for this to come to fruition? And if there is a sense of security that you're needing, then that's a sign that you need to go within yourself and you need to focus on what that is causing this urgency within you. And if you need to go to therapy to work that out, then do so. But remember, things that are meant for you are going to come into fruition. You can delay it and you can postpone it, but it's rightfully yours. But you have to be the one to implement it. You can't expect everybody else to do your will for you. That's not fair to them. We have, what is this? The Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm feeling like, hold on, let me take a look at these cards again. So we have Unmanifested dreams. Okay. Gaslighting, trying to emotionally get what you want. When I see those two combinations, you would have to ask yourself, you made your dreams come true, but is it you made your dreams come true by manipulating to get what you want, but is it really yours at this point? Because somebody else had to do what you were too lazy to do or too scared to do. So really it's their unrealized manifestation. And you can't take the credit for it. It wouldn't be right to. So that's the importance of making sure that you take this time to focus on what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. We have the Ten of Wands here. For some of you, in order for your manifestations to come about, it's time for you to drop everything. You have to release your grip on your circumstances because you're tearing your back up. It's too heavy. And this is where you and God are a team. You have the ability of letting those things go, and God has the ability of taking those burdens and organizing them in a way where you don't have to worry about carrying them. It was interesting because a couple of my friends online, we were talking, or someone mentioned the poem Footsteps. So for some of you, you might need to take a listen to that or read it. Because at the times where you think that things, when you notice that your burdens are lifted, it's because God is carrying you. He could be carrying you away from them or transferring you or transporting you to a different location. Sorry, I had to get a pretzel. But rest assured, the importance of dropping your burdens is strong here. All right. So, I think I read all that I needed to. I'm going to use these oracle cards to assist. Because I was going to use those. I might still, but something said to use these, so that's what I'm going to do. You're at the beginning. I feel like you have had several missed opportunities, all because you were scared of making the wrong choice. You were scared to make a choice because you're afraid of what other people may think or say. So you try to con your way out of it, but yet you still want the, manifestation. No. This is your responsibility. If you want it, you'll do what's right and go after it by yourself. Sweet universe, thank you so much for this reading. What final message do you have for Sagittarius? And this could be anything, okay? This could be your fear of stepping out of your comfort zone and... Hold on. Let me start that over. Hold on. because that was too many on that side. Okay, this could be talking about your fear of stepping out of your comfort zone to find a job that you know that you would love to try out. This could be stepping out of your comfort zone to talk to that guy or that girl that you're interested in. This is talking about anything that requires for you to get out of your comfort zone, activate that sacral chakra so that your manifestations could come to light. Someone's thought patterns, bad habits, even your own, is stunting you. And it's time for you to make changes. And right now, you are at that beginning phase to turning this all around for yourself. Look at that. Make the change. Okay? Next one. Be your own be your own first priority. So that goes along with what I said before. Some of you are focusing on everybody else's problems and you're not focused on the things that will benefit you. And it says, escapist, come home to yourself. We're going to read these, don't worry. And then the evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Alright, so make the change. Number 7. It says there is a big life change you've been thinking of or making for a while. Now is a time for you to trust your instincts and take a leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job that is better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. Excuse me. I mean, that says it all right here. Stop trying to determine whether you should do something or not and just do it. Okay, the next one. Number 25. 2 plus 5 equals 7. The first card was a 7 too. Gosh, my throat and my sinuses are horrible. I'm sorry. Okay, it says, Merle, be your own first priority. Whether you're currently grappling with, I keep messing this up. Whatever you're currently grappling with, you must put yourself first. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your own oxygen mask before you try to help your neighbors with theirs first. That is to say that to make sure that you don't use your own energy. Be brave enough to admit when you need to step back from others' demands and works and make sure that you're okay. There's a time and place for everything. Okay? Right now, you need to focus on how to make your dreams come true. And think about how you have helped others as well. The fact that you put in all that time, and I guarantee you some of your ideas have worked, haven't they? I know mine have. I have helped people to mend relationships. And as far as I'm concerned, they're thriving. All that time that I helped them out, I could have been helping myself. So the fact that they're thriving means that obviously you're pretty keen on how to implement the plans. So now it's time for you to do it for yourself. Okay? Am I missing one? I think I am, because hold on. Yeah, I am. Or actually I went the wrong way. Okay. So the escapist. Come home to yourself. This is number 32. Everyone wants to escape their lives occasionally. Some of us like to binge watch shows. Some of us like to listen to music. Some of us like to read. And some of us like to leave behind everything and go on vacation. All of that is totally healthy. Our lives can be incredibly stressful. However, too much escapism can mean that you're not confronting a big problem, which isn't healthy for you. Face it head on and let the pieces fall where they may. Okay? So don't be, this is what this is talking about with the Hermit card. Where's it at? Where's that Hermit card? Yeah, right there. Because like I said, some of you are hiding. Okay? There's no need for you to be hiding. You don't want to take the responsibility of it because you think it'll be easier to do it, because that way nobody can talk about you if someone else does it for you. But like I said, would that genuinely be your manifestation? If you try to gaslight someone or manipulate somebody into doing your biddings for you? No. Handle it on your own. And then we have number 2 with the evil queen. And it says that you deserve sugar, not salt. Someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find inner peace, just as precious as gold. So if this is not talking about a person per se, I don't think this is. I mean, it could be, but what I think it's saying is the saltiness that you feel because your dreams are left unmaterialized. You deserve sugar. You deserve the sweet things, not the bitterness of salt or saltiness. But whatever, I don't know how you would describe salt. Too much of it can be overwhelming. Dries out you. I don't know. It just got that taste to it. But this is what this is saying. Now is the time for you to materialize your manifestations. Put on your big girl panties or your big boy boxers. Stop focusing on everybody else. Learn to mind your damn business sometimes. Learn to mind your business and let everybody else handle their own situation. Because how do you know that what you're doing to some people, they aren't doing to you? They want you to do everything for them because they don't have the guts to do it. So break that pattern. Let them do what they need to do. Like it said, if you are on a plane, they offer you your own mask. So in case you need it, you won't be trying, while you're trying to help somebody else, lose your oxygen in the process. So in a time of struggle or need, You got to look out for you first. And right now, you are in a moment where it's very important for you to realize what it is that you're wanting to accomplish and stop playing around. Okay? I'm over here enjoying these pretzels. I'm so sorry. This is so good. But if this resonates for you, if this resonates for you, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. Tell your friends about me. Subscribe. And remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, Sagittarius. Bye.